function call with an if condition. Hi! In this video also, we are going to combine more concepts. In the previous videos, we saw an interesting example. We combined loops and functions. We call the function inside a for loop. In this video, we shall see one more interesting combination. We are going to combine a function call with an if condition. To explain this combination, I am going to take two functions we already know very well. The add function and subtract function. Let us go to Python and I have already written the two functions for you. Add function and subtract function, and have called both the functions as I said. I hope you know how to write the functions and call the functions. Now let us save the file and run the code. The output printed is 3 and 10. But I want a small twist in this output. I want only one output, which means when I run the code, I should get only 3 or 10 as output. How shall we know which function output to print? We are going to ask the user to choose the function. If the user's choice is 1, the add function should run and show 3 as the output. And if the user's choice is 2, then the subtract function should run and show 10 as output. But user choice can be any number. So we have to write a condition to check which number it is. How can we do that? We have to write the code to tell what Python should do if user choice is 1 or user choice is 2 or user choice is any other number. How can we write the code for this condition? Whenever we wanted to check a condition, we would use an if condition, isn't it? Yes. So we are going to write an if condition here to check the user's choice, to run either add function or subtract function. If user underscore choice is equal to 1, run the add function. If user underscore choice is equal to 2, run the subtract function. Else, print that there is no function. Now, let us go to Python again and write this code. First, let me remove the function calls. Why? Because if we don't remove it, both functions will run and give two outputs. So, we have removed it and we will add it in the correct place so that we get only one function output. First, let us create a variable called user underscore choice. So, if the user choice is 1, then the add function should run. And if user choice is 2, subtract function should run. And if the user choice is any other number, it should print there is no function. Let us create the variable user underscore choice equal to 5. Now let us write the if condition. Press enter and write if space user underscore choice equal to 1 colon, press enter and let us write print open bracket close bracket and put quotes inside the brackets and then write add space function space output space will be printed. In the same way, now let us also write another condition for the subtract function, and to print subtract function output will be printed. You know very well that if we have to check more than one condition, we write elif. So press enter, delete the tab space, write elif space user underscore choice equal to 2 colon, press enter and let us write a print statement print open bracket close bracket and put quotes inside the brackets and then write subtract space function space output space will space be space printed inside the quotes. Okay. If the user choice has any other value, it has to print there is no function. So, we write this in the else block. Press enter and delete the tab space and we write else colon, press enter and write a print statement. So, we write print open bracket close bracket and put quotes inside the brackets and then write there is no function inside the quotes. Let us save the file and run the code. The output is printed as there is no function because the user choice is 5. We can also change the user choice to 1 or 2 or even any other value and check the output. Now, let us change the user choice value to 1. Save the file and run the code. The output printed is add function, output will be printed. Now, let us change the user choice value to 2 and check. Save the file and run the code. The output printed is subtract function, output will be printed. Okay, here we wrote statements to be printed after checking the condition. But actually, what do we want? We want the output of the function to be printed depending on the user choice. If user choice is 1, the add function should run and show 3 as the output. And if the user choice is 2, then the subtract function should run and show 10 as output. But how do we do it? We will see how to write that in our next video. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.